scrolling is holding you back from your potential. And that's obvious, right? You know all the time, brain power, and attention that you've wasted on scrolling could have been diverted onto your goals. But I want to go one step deeper than that. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can reclaim that potential by giving you a simple mindset that you can implement today. And I can help you with the scrolling addiction because I used to have a scrolling addiction. I used to scroll for 8+ hours a day. And yet, at the same time, I still had big goals that I wanted to achieve. And actually, if you go back to the very first video that I uploaded, you'll see that it was literally called How to Stop Scrolling or something along those lines, right? You know what's funny? During that time, I was still scrolling for like 6 hours. And so, of course, first of all, those videos were horrible. But second of course, I wasn't consistent in my YouTube channel. You know, I was only uploading maybe once a month. And multiple goals I had were put on hold just because I couldn't solve that one addiction. Like, I'll give you 2 examples. First of all, that YouTube channel, but even bodybuilding. Like, I was hard stuck at 125 pounds for over a year until I finally got over it. You know, I finally was able to quit my addiction, and then all of a sudden I've made huge progress since then. You know, it's not a coincidence. I was only able to make the kind of progress I made now. Like, even this summer, I bulked up 12 pounds and my YouTube channel finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I was only able to get here because so long ago, I finally quit scrolling. Straight up. And the mindset that I want to give you, which has helped me so much, is to think of your attention as a spotlight, like on a stage, shining down and lighting something up. Your attention can be used to grow anything you put your mind to. But the problem is that just like a spotlight, it can only be in one place at once, right? It can't be in 2 places at once. You have to decide. That's why you can't multitask. You have to put your attention towards one thing, and that one thing will grow. But what happens to us when we put our attention to scrolling? Well, 2 things grow. First of all, the companies that we put our mind towards. But second of all, our scrolling addiction grows. So you see the problem here, right? We are not building anything of use for us. And actually, we're making our lives harder for us in the future. But let's say you put your attention towards ending your scrolling addiction. Let's say for this year, you put your mind and you make this a huge goal for yourself that you are going to end your scrolling addiction. Well, then 2 things will grow. First of all, your time and energy that you can reclaim from that. But second of all, your discipline will grow. Just from the simple act that you finally quit this addiction, which you've probably been growing for years at this point, that's going to build a lot of discipline inside of you. And that discipline, again, is the potential that I was talking about. Like, I feel like so many people could accomplish such great things if they just put their mind to it. You know, it's sad thinking about the thousands of hours. Myself, I've wasted thousands of hours on scrolling. And plenty of other people, like thousands, not millions of people, have wasted thousands of hours just on scrolling. And think of where our world could be if those thousands of hours were redirected towards something actually productive. And that's the point of this video. It's not to change the world, it's to change you. And so every time you think of deciding between scrolling or actually doing something, like achieving your goals, building something, think of your attention as a spotlight and ask yourself this killer question: what do you want to grow? And that by itself, I promise you, is going to be a huge help. But if you truly want to end your scrolling addiction once and for all, then I can help you. I do screen time coaching, and specifically, I will help you end your scrolling addiction. I'm running a 21-day scrolling detox. And if you want to end your scrolling addiction in 3 weeks, then I got you. I'm actually running the founders group today. And For the first 5 people who book it this year, you'll get a massively discounted price. And in return, all I want is some feedback and testimonial. That's it. Think of you're building this huge movement with me, but I just want your help. That's it. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and click the link in the description. And again, ask yourself the killer question: what do I want to grow?